He gently wraps his arms around the boy. Then, he adds more gently. Now that we've discussed it, how does it feel to you, Jungkook? Does it still seem like a violation, or does it align more with the consensual, albeit rough, experience? Jungkook, still visibly distressed, reflects on Yoongi's words. I guess, now that we're talking about it, it does feel like I was more frightened because I didn't know what to expect. It was all new to me, and I didn't have any say in it. So, maybe it was consensual after all. Just completely wrong, Yoongi nods understandingly. That's an important realization, Jungkook. It's a learning process. He looks at the boy, concern etched across his face. How do you feel about this man now, after everything? I mean, you decided to leave him, but is there a part of you that still wants to go back? Jungkook shifts uncomfortably, the internal struggle evident on his face. Hell, yes. It's complicated, Taehyung. But there's this pull, a messed up part of me that wants to go back, but it's just the circumstances that won't let me to be drawn back into that anyway. Yoongi listens, sensing the depth of Jungkook's conflict. Jungkook, be honest with yourself. If it happened again, would you stop it this time? Jungkook hesitates, a mix of shame and honesty in his eyes. No. If it happened again, I wouldn't. There's something about that control, about being everything he wants me to be. It draws me in, and I hate that I want it. Yoongi's expression turns more serious. Jungkook, you deserve better than this. I get that there's some sort of attraction, but if it's coming with all these problems and complications, it's not worth it. You don't need to be everything someone else wants if it means sacrificing yourself. You're worth more than that. Jungkook looks down, grappling with his own conflicting desires. I know, Yoongi. But if it weren't for all the other problems and aspects, I'd probably run to him at his first call right now. Yoongi sighs, realizing the depth of the boy's emotions. Jungkook, you're in a tough spot, and I see now that it's not just about that money relationship you had with him at all. But you have to prioritize yourself over whatever this man is offering. You deserve a life free from these kinds of complications. Jungkook nods, his eyes revealing the internal struggle. It's not that simple. There's a part of me that craves what he gives, even if it's messed up. And it's hard to let go. Yoongi puts a hand on Jungkook's shoulder, offering support. Jungkook, you're stronger than you think. You've already taken a step by leaving. Jungkook manages a small smile, appreciating Yoongi's support. Thanks, Taehyung. I don't know how I got myself into this, but having you here helps. Yoongi nods, smiling softly, and fixes the boy's fringes. Well, I call you a after all. I'm here for you. The morning sun spills into the apartment, casting a warm glow on the eclectic mix of furniture that adorns the room. The day unfolds with surreal normalcy, as if the impending encounter with Mrs. Kim and the tumultuous memories tied to Taehyung's birthday are merely figments of his imagination. In an attempt to distract himself, Jungkook busies his hands with mundane tasks. He cleans, rearranges, and meticulously organizes every corner of the living space he and Yoongi share. Yet, no matter how methodically he moves, the unease lingers, an unwelcome companion in the midst of his solitary efforts. Jungkook, unable to escape the gravitational pull of his thoughts, sinks into the worn couch. His phone lies silent on the coffee table, a dormant portal to a world where complications and dilemmas await him. The weight of the impending the 1st of February hangs in the air like a heavy mist, clouding the clarity he once thought he had achieved in his life. He wanders over to the window, the city lights below twinkling in patterns that seem to mirror the labyrinth of his own emotions. The looming date on the calendar serves as a harbinger, a reminder of an unwelcome obligation that threatens to unravel the tenuous balance he's tried so hard to maintain. As he stares out into the urban sprawl, the boy can't help but play out scenarios in his mind. The hours stretch on, the hands of the clock taking away the remaining moments of normalcy. Jungkook feels the weight of the approaching evening, each passing minute carrying him closer to a rendezvous that holds the potential to unravel the fragile threads of his carefully reconstructed life. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting hues of cold orange and pink across the sky, Jungkook finds himself standing at the window again, gazing at the city below. In the quiet of the apartment, he debates whether to reach out to Yoongi, who's currently at work, or confront the brewing storm alone. The decision hangs in the air, heavy with the unspoken truth that no matter the choice, the evening will be a turning point, a confrontation with the ghost of his past and the shadows of a future he can't predict. With a resigned sigh, Jungkook picks up his phone, fingers hesitating over the screen. Jungkook, hey, mind to chat? Got a lot on my mind. Yoongi, of course. Jungkook. What's going on? Jungkook, about tonight. Yoongi, of course, I'm here. Jungkook takes a deep breath, the weight of the words he's about to share settling on his shoulders. Jungkook, it's just, I don't know how to handle it, the thought of seeing him again. Yoongi, take your time. Jungkook. What are you worried about exactly? Jungkook, everything, really, the past, the way he treated me, and what he might want tonight. Yoongi, you still don't have to go through with it if you don't want to, you know. Jungkook, I know, but there's this weird pull still. It's like a messed up mix of fear and desire to at least see him again. Yoongi, it's understandable. Jungkook, you're conflicted. What do you want, deep down? Jungkook, honestly, I don't even know anymore. Part of me wants to run away, and the other part is curious about what might happen. Yoongi, that's a tough spot. Just remember, you have choices, and I'll always support you. Jungkook, yeah, I'll try. It's just hard, you know, dealing with all of this mess. Yoongi, I get it. Jungkook, none of this is easy. Take control of the situation as much as you can. Jungkook, and to make things even more complicated, his wife's face practically screamed, "Wear something appropriate," and I don't have anything like that. Yoongi, well, we might need to get creative. What about something of mine? Pair it with some well-fitted trousers, and you'll look sharp. Jungkook, oh, my fashion advisor to the rescue, but yeah, one of your shirts might work. Thanks. Yoongi, anytime. Jungkook, you could always raid my wardrobe if you're desperate. Jungkook, your wardrobe. I'd probably drown in oversized hoodies then. Yoongi, come on, you could use a bit of Min Yoongi flair, I promise. No oversized hoodies in sight. Jungkook, fine, I'll consider it. Just warn me if your clothes come with an instruction manual. Yoongi, instructions, wear with confidence. The Yoongi guarantee. Jungkook, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Yoongi. Yoongi, what's she expecting, anyway? A tuxedo and a red carpet? Jungkook, something like that, actually. She said to dress appropriately. So, something elegant, I guess? Yoongi, elegant, huh? That's rich coming from a woman who probably spends more on hair products than I do on my entire wardrobe. But seriously, Jungkook, you'll figure it out. Just be yourself. Jungkook, be myself in a tuxedo. That's a new one. Yoongi, well, we can't all be as effortlessly cool as you, mate. Seriously, don't stress too much about it. Wear something you're comfortable in. It's just a birthday, not a fashion show, after all. Jungkook, alright, I'm about to enter the wardrobe. Pray for me. Yoongi, don't worry, Jungkook. Just remember, the louder, the better. Jungkook, louder? I thought subtlety was the key to elegance. Yoongi, you're confusing elegance with boredom. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Jungkook, if I end up looking like a peacock, I'm blaming you. Yoongi, if you don't turn heads, you're not doing it right. Jungkook, now that's the famous last words. Here goes nothing. Yoongi, just start with the black suit on the left in my closet. Classic, but it'll make a statement. And then there's the navy one, it's a bit more understated. Take your pick. Jungkook, you have a suit for every occasion? Yoongi, a man's gotta be prepared. Jungkook. Jungkook, honestly, I think I might drown in any of your suits. Yoongi, you're in luck, then. Well, how about cream trousers and a blue silk shirt? Classy, not drowning. The trousers should fit you. I up a little bit and ordered a smaller size and they can't be returned, so, should work for you. Jungkook, blue silk? Sounds posh. I'll give it a go. Thanks for saving me from your wardrobe avalanche. Yoongi, anytime. Just remember to bring my clothes back in one piece. Jungkook, no promises, but I'll try. Yoongi, if you ruin my clothes, I'm charging you in dinners. And we both know you're not a kitchen person. Jungkook, I might surprise you. Maybe I'll become a changed man in your posh attire. Yoongi, if one silk shirt changes you, I'm getting you a wardrobe full of them. Jungkook chuckles to himself, appreciating Yoongi's lightheartedness amidst the heavy situation he's facing. He knows he's lucky to have a friend like him by his side. Yoongi, who knows, maybe you'll start speaking in Shakespearean verses after wearing my clothes. Jungkook, to wear or not to wear, that is the question. Yoongi, you're going to give Hamlet a run for his money. Jungkook, forget Hamlet. Yoongi, and if you come out wearing my clothes, you might need a caution, slippery when wet sign. Jungkook, disgusting. Jungkook chuckles at the absurdity of their banter, a rare moment of lightness in the midst of chaos. Just as he's about to reply to Yoongi's latest quip, a knock on the door interrupts their playful exchange. The boy raises an eyebrow, not expecting anyone at this time. He opens the door to only find a man in a black uniform, holding a garment cover. Mr. Jian. Yes, that's me. What's this? He asks, arching an eyebrow. A present for you, sir. From Mrs. Kim, the man says with a polite nod. He holds out a garment cover to him. Jungkook, crossing his arms, raises an eyebrow. Mrs. Kim. Why on earth would she send me something? The man shrugs. I'm just the messenger, sir. Maybe it's a special occasion. Jungkook scoffs. Special occasion or not, I'm not a charity case. She can keep her gifts,